Hi there, you're with Jennifer Frost, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Victoria, Australia, and I'm sharing with you a little feminine floral project today. So I have a black card base and I've got this piece of sugar plum which I have embossed in the brand new embossing folder that's come as part of the Share What You Love suite in the new catalogue. So this one goes, I've put that in that way just so that I could get the flowers in the right direction that I wanted them, because we've got our embellishments happening here. So that we can attach to the card. So I've just applied some double-sided tape all around the edges of that. And as I put it on, I'm wanting to keep a little bit of black along the top of my card. So I'm going to line it up with the bottom and adhere it just along the bottom there so that I maintain that black strip along the top of my card. Now that I've got the embossed panel in the purple on my card base, I'm going to add a little bit of extra layering. So I've got this piece here, it's just black cardstock, and I've cut it using the dies that come with the Sunshine and Rainbows kit. Now this one is currently on the retiring list. It won't be available after the 1st of June. So if you like it, pick it up earlier. But I've got the clouds here, which I thought made a really fun scalloped edge. And I've just got them, just a bit of regular tape on the back, but before I do that I'm going to use this little piece of Petal Palette Designer Series paper. That's a fun pack of papers in the current catalogue that are all black and whites, and I really liked this little striped pattern. Again, I've just got the adhesive on the back. I'm going to pull that off. I'm going to attach it to this. I want that little bit of black poking out, maybe about there, and I'm going to give that a little trim and there as well. Pop those aside, and now that those are on, I'm going to take the backing off that bit of tape there and I'm going to attach that to the bottom of my card. I think again, open it up. If you want it to form a straight line, it's a good idea to line it up with the base there. And the next step is to add our embellishments. So I've got this doily. This is also retiring, which is a shame. I love our doilies. Just crinkling it a little bit, just with a tiny bit of a fan fold, give it a little bit of lift, movement, texture. And I'm going to put that on the back of a stitched framelit circle. So I've got these stitched framelit shapes here. I love them. I've got the circle shape there, and I have used that to pre-cut this little circle shape. And I've gone with a Petal Palette Sentiment. Life is so much better with you in it. So I've got my sentiment here. I've just mounted it on a clear block. I'm going to ink it up with my Memento Tuxedo Black and stamp it in the center of it, the circle there. Now I'm going to attach the doily to the back. I've just put a little bit of a sticky adhesive there. I want this popping out around the side, but only subtly, and I'm going to pull these bits in here. Just to give that cut doily a nice curve back into the circle. And that's going to sit on dimensionals. That bit's not holding, I just need a tiny bit more tape. And that'll help that bit just sit back there. Once you're happy with how that's looking, we stick that on dimensionals onto the card over to this side here on the right. Once that's on, we just need our little flower, which also comes from the Petal Palette stamp set. This is the flower here that I've used. Now I'm going to mount that onto the block. I'm just going to use my markers to colour that. Here I've got Sweet Sugar Plum and Wild Wasabi, but you could use any purples and greens depending on what you've gone with in your project. I'm using the brush tip, the thicker tip, and I'm colouring the flowers in the purple. Then I've got the wasabi green for the petals and the stem. I've got a piece of white here and I'm going to stamp that in the corner. And these come with, well actually we'll go do a little bit of aqua painting. I've got an aqua painter here. I'm going to just very lightly, so I'm picking up the ink that was remaining on the rubber and I'm going to very quickly swish that in there. You want to be quick because we're using Whisper White, so we don't want it overly wet and we want it fast. Just to give it that soft colour. And now again with the green, so I'm just picking up any green that was left on the stamp there and just quickly going in those leaves. So I'll bring that up a bit closer so you can see. So it's just got that real quick little washed look to it, filling in those flowers. Now I'm going to cut that with the matching die and trim it out in the Big Shot. Once you've cut that out, add a few little mini dimensionals. I've done mine off to the right side of the reverse so that when I put it on, it's just going to hold on to the circle in that place. And there we have it. A nice, sweet little card, Life is Better With You in it. This could be a good, fun Mother's Day card or just a card to celebrate anyone special in your life. Thank you.